All right, hello everyone. I am back, and welcome to another exciting episode of Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. This is episode 39 of the Austro-Hungarian campaign, where today we are decolonizing France, aka taking their stuff for myself. What do you guys think of me having intro music? I don't know if it's a great idea or not, but it seems to be something I can have playing while I'm getting the chat set up. And anyway, let me know in the comments if you like it or not. So, when we last left our heroes, or villains, depending on your point of view. Wow, France took over half of Germany. That's got to be embarrassing for them. We got all this various fighting going on where we're not doing great. And they're sort of marching into southern Spain. That's going to be a problem. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to fight these battles. We're going to continue eroding their ships. We've been munching them. They've only got 53 ships yet left, which is a lot better than the 160 something or 200 they had previously. So we're going to keep munching away at their ships, and I'll probably start doing some naval invasions somewhere to try and start dealing with them. I kind of want to ally with the United States. I'm going to keep trying to be nice to them because they're not really a country that is of any relevance to me, and so if I ally with them, then maybe they'll help me nom nom France. At least they can go take on the French Caribbean territories, which I guess aren't really a lot of because the British probably already took them. Whatever. Alright, so, now there's some down there. Whatever. Alright, let's go do these convoy battles. Let's see what this is. This is great. I get, my cruisers get to have some exercise. I love light cruisers. I don't know if other people like light cruisers so much, but I love using light cruisers. They are just a great ship, especially once they get double turrets. A little bit squishier than I'd like, but they are generally pretty fast, and they are good at nom-nom-nomming transport ships and other small vessels. And I don't really want to take out battleships with them unless I have a lot of them. They're big enough target that I kind of worry, but I've got good enough range now with these fly swatters. These are not fly swatters, however, these are my hunters. These are older ships. That's okay. These are pretty good, too. Alright, so these don't go as fast. I have to be a little bit more careful with them. These are not big ships. They got these big old honking derp guns on the front. Look at those 7.9s. It's almost heavy cruiser caliber. Heavy cruisers starting at 8-inch guns, although they don't always have to have 8-inch guns. But look at those derp guns. I love those things. They look so awesome and stupid. You can be awesome and stupid at the same time. Alright, let's go find these transports. And hopefully the enemy ships will guard the transports. Oh, I see something off this way. Was that a radar blip I saw? There's a radar blip. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Their transports are armed. That's no fun. I really don't want to kill transports, though. I want to kill their smaller vessels. Because my guys are all... Oh, these are regular, so they can still... This guy can still earn some experience. Alright, there's some bigger ships off this way, so that's what I want to go for. Because I do want to find their destroyer and their cruiser. There we go. 11 kilometers away. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have my main guns fire at the heavy cruiser. And I can have... Hey, how's it going? Have my secondary guns fire at them. There we go. Welcome aboard. I guess your Discord's still working. That's good. Oh, there's a destroyer. Gotta kill the destroyer. Everybody shoot at the destroyer. Let's do a quick torpedo check on the destroyer. And he has 9.5 kilometer torpedo range. That's not so bad. So we're gonna turn and try and stay... Oh, the destroyer's hidden again. We gotta assume that we're inside torpedo range, so we gotta assume that there's torpedoes coming, because obvious torpedoes are obvious. So we're going to go turn around and let the obvious torpedoes go off kind of this way and hopefully miss us. So Greybeard, what do I call you on? Oh, see, there goes the obvious torpedo. It was pretty obvious. What do you prefer to be called? Do you want me to call you Greybeard or?
They call me JP.
Or JP? All right.
For years.
Well, JP, you missed a great barbecue. We had some burgers and some hot dogs, and one of my customers brought these pretty spicy hot links that were really good actually, and I was quite happy about that.
If I'd have been within 200 miles of what.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a drive for a barbecue. Ooh, oh that tickled a little bit. Didn't penetrate though. Yeah, I would have logged on about 20 minutes earlier, but I got home and I checked my YouTube and there were like 50 comments I had to respond to. You've been really powering through the videos. I'm surprised. Oh, here's that destroyer. Time to...
Yeah, I think I'm up to 18, or no, like 20 of the 35, so I'm still like 7 days behind where we are right now.
Yeah. Eat that destroyer.
You were doing a nuts there for a while there, 3, 4 sessions a day.
Yeah, when I have free time, it just depends on my project. So if there's the torpedo launch, let's go turn. It depends on the project. So when I have free time, especially when I'm doing like data copies, so like especially some of the corporate work I have to do, where I have to do a lot of data management or data recovery, and I might be sitting watching the green bar go across the screen for like 15 hours straight. And it's important work and it has to be done. It's tedious and boring. And so I'll just get on and play games while I'm doing that. You know, one of the things, it's so tough, yeah. It can be actually really stressful. Not everybody appreciates how difficult it is to watch the green bar go across the screen and then deal with any errors that come up. But
you see, now the errors are the thing that would get me.
Yeah, the errors are the problem. Everything's fine until something goes wrong. All right, so he is out of torpedoes.
Exactly.
So we're gonna go rush the destroyer and finish him because he has no more torpedoes to shoot at me. And you know, most of the stuff I do isn't that bad, but like a lot of times, you know, like one of the days we had an instance where one of my clients, one of their engineers, spilled coffee on his computer, and I had to go and basically last minute custom build them a new laptop and get everything all loaded up just how they like it, which isn't really that difficult because, you know, we do it pretty regularly, but it's time consuming. But it's time consuming in a way that doesn't require a lot of my active participation. So I can, you know, I can game while...
A lot of it is spent, you know, watching programs load.
Yeah, because either that or watch a movie or something. And, you know, fortunately for me, I don't know if he fired torpedoes or not. I don't think he did. Because I think I already destroyed his torpedoes or I would have been hit by them already. I don't really want to give this guy broadside. We're going to go angle in. Burn him down. There we go. I love convoy missions because the enemy ships will stick around and fight to protect their transports. And so I just don't... If it's a battle where I know I'm going to win, I'll sink their warships first and then go after the transports afterwards. Or if it's something that's going to be a bad fight, I'll just go kill a few transports and run away. Although my ships are getting slow enough. Well, he's 19 knots. My ships don't have quite the competitive speed advantage. Well, against that cruiser we do. These are still pretty good pirate ships. One of the things I hope to accomplish with this channel is show younger people that it's possible to be a responsible adult that brings home the bacon while also enjoying life, playing video games, getting the hot girl, the whole shebang. Mm. My grandfather would say, pick a job that you don't mind doing, that pays enough, and gives you enough free time to do what you want to do on the side. And so that's why I do computers. Yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I'd rather be doing, architecture, engineering work, something a little more interesting. But I don't mind it, and people need it. It needs to be done. So I don't mind it, and it gives me time to play games and hang out. And today at the office we were watching some movies. Watching a Jackie Chan movie about, I guess, the Roman Empire and the Chinese Empire teaming up to protect a fort on Silk Road or something like that. And then we watched The Dictator, which was both awful and hilarious at the same time. And then I went off to go fix.
Are you talking the old black and white movie, The Dictator?
No, the new one, the Sasha Koenig, whatever the fuck his name is. The guy that likes to be a retard, but somehow politicians fall for him being a retard.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's on one of my border patrol ships against one of their really fast ships. So this guy may run away from me. I don't know if I can. If he wants to fight, I'll sink him, and if he doesn't want to fight, there's not a lot I can do. So we'll see if he wants to fight. I would like to take this opportunity to say that wing turrets are stupid. I guess they look kind of cool, but they're sort of stupid. They unbalance the ship, give you a bad roll.
I was looking at that one where we ran across that ship with 8 turrets. It had 3 wing turrets and then a forward and a half. And I'm thinking that all would have been so much better with 6 center line in 3 firing pairs.
Yeah, but like World War I type ships they do some weird constructions. Welcome back, New Jersey. Hopefully you're not stinky anymore.
Hey there, New Jersey.
So, yeah, if he's low on fuel, I'll catch him. But I don't think I'm going to catch him. I don't think he's low on fuel.
I can't wait for you to get to the point where you build another destroyer, on a, 22,000 ton battle cruiser hull that goes 45 knots.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get it that fast. I mean, usually I can get him to go like 33 knots. Yeah, I'm not catching this guy. Well, I also promised.
How you even got that one to go 45 knots? Are you talking
about the one in the Japanese campaign?
Yes, yeah, I'm talking about that one.
That one only went 35. It didn't go 45.
You sure? You said 45.
I might have misspoke. I don't think it went 45. I'm pretty sure it only went 35. I might have. I don't know. I just crammed in all the engine I could and didn't worry about how much it cost. And they're great ships until they sank.
Yeah, and we never got to see it in action. So, yeah, that's too bad.
So there should be a video where I build it, but I don't.
One of your that was part of it. You edited out of that one. That was the last video you had tried editing.
Right.
But you were talking about Spain being your next campaign. You were thinking.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. I'm doing really good. Yeah, I'm doing really good. We had a barbecue at work, and then I fixed the gate to my backyard to keep the crackheads out and the dogs in. Yeah, so probably my next campaign will be Spain, because people say that's the hardest one. I want to do Austro-Hungarian this time, just because this one is... I figured this would be a pain in the ass, and it sort of is. I really should have finished off France a lot earlier. back when I had the advantage instead of taking the peace deal to go after England. Because now France is om-nom-nomming Spain. We're both sitting at 100% army logistics, but I think they've got the advantage, even though I've killed a lot of their ships, but they're still sitting at 100%, so I don't know how to knock that down other than keep murdering ships. So I've got my naval invasions. This is only a 61% chance, which doesn't seem very good. These light cruisers here. Are you guys hurt? No, you're not hurt. Let's park you guys inside here. Give a little more tonnage. I don't know if I have any more ships to... Oh, those guys will... Got these 7 destroyers. I mean, that's about... I mean, that'd be 7,000 tons I could throw in there. This is a few turns to go. I could always take this battleship down here and park him down there, because my next naval invasion, if I do... I could try to invade France up this way and just start trying to... You know, even if I have a 25% chance, you just keep doing it over and over again until you get it. I'm just gonna roll it a turn and see what happens. But yeah, just taking out France is becoming a France is gonna be a lot to take out. Because I think they're gonna march through Spain. I don't think I can stop them. Because I just can't get their army logistics down.
Ships, that's the only thing you can do.
Huh?
Just keep killing ships. That's all you can do.
Yeah. I could try launching a naval invasion into southern France. That's a submarine. Let's see how my guys do against the submarine. Oh, I sank their submarine. Well, I guess it sucks to be them. This one I'm not too... Oh, okay, well, still, I guess their submarines are not very good. These are Warhammers and Border Patrol ships against their slower cruisers, so some of them are faster. Alright, let's try it. When I do the Spanish campaign, I think what I need to do is as soon as I have 100% army logistics, if France doesn't have 100%, I think I just need to declare war on France and take out France early on before they become a behemoth. I think I need to try and take out France and England early on before they become too much trouble, and make nice with the United States until I have Europe dealt with. I was thinking about that at work today.
Early is the ambitious.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a whole mix and match of cruisers here, don't I? I've got a 34-knot cruiser, and I've got some 30s and 27s. So what... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 30-knot, the 30-knot, and the 34-knot, and we're going to make... Alright, so you guys are just going to go that way. I kind of miss having the AI. I know that they got rid of it because nobody ever used it. Oh, that's a destroyer. That's why it goes so fast. Okay.
They claimed they took that AI out for performance.
Yeah, well, they said that nobody was using it anyway. Which
Everybody used that at the beginning of the battle.
Yeah, just to kind of get your ships pointed in the right direction.
Exactly, yep.
Oh, here we go. Alright, so that's their light cruiser force. So we're going to cut the battleships this way. And then you guys are going to be the torpedo screen. Because I want to bait you into firing torpedoes this way so that my battleships don't have to deal with it so much. All right, so let's do a quick evaluation of what we got. You guys have 10-kilometer torpedoes, 12.5-kilometer torpedoes. Let's say tens, and 12.5. All right, so all right, so you guys, I think we're gonna keep you perpendicular, and you guys are gonna have to. Honestly, I think we're gonna have you guys fight this way to direct the torpedoes away from the battleship, because we're gonna have torpedoes any second now. And what I want to do is I want to figure out this 30. Yeah, he's already fired. So this 32 knot cruiser is this one right here. So you guys need to shoot him with everything. And the battleships I'll just let shoot with whatever they've got. Holy crap. Well, that's a lot of torpedoes. Alright, so you're already fucked. We're gonna detach you, and you are going to just smoke up and leave. Battleships are doing fine over here. Except I guess they've got torpedoes coming at them too. They must. What? Wait, why are you turning... Why are you doing that? I told you to go this way, dumbass. You're gonna... No! Don't turn into them, goddammit! You fucking idiot. You moron. Why do you keep turning the wrong goddamn way? Oh my fucking god. I thought I put all the diversity hires on the destroyers. You retard. Alright. Oh shit, there's more torpedoes. And then these crews are probably all running away because they don't want any of this. Now his engine's fucked, so he's gonna get hit by more torpedoes because the guy won't fucking turn. Your rudder's not damaged, just goddamn turn. I can't do anything about you. You're already a lost cause. God damn it. That thing's fucking expensive too. I guess it was one of my border patrols, so it's not the end of the world, but son of a bitch. Alright. Alright, what are my battleships doing? So I don't trust you guys at all. Why the hell are you guys all the way the fuck over there? Alright, well he's screwed. Now the problem is that 26 I don't know how fast these guys are going. I'm gonna have to try and chase them down. Hopefully my destroyer can catch up. Alright, let's keep going this way. Alright, so they are gonna fight still. Alright, so which of you is the fast one? 32 knots. That's the Gorvis... whatever. So you shoot at him, please. And you guys... yeah, you guys just keep on going that way. That's fine. take out the fast one with the long-range torpedoes. It's okay, you can hit him again. I don't mind. Just hit him again. Thank you. Alright. Now, what else? What's the next one we got? You just fired, and you're another fast one, so the covert. And devout, I don't care, but the Colbert, whatever, is this one. So you guys need to shoot him, and you need to hard turn this way to avoid the next set of obvious torpedoes. You guys are still going okay. Let's have you fire aggressively. Shit, 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 shit. Turn! Jesus Christ. Sometimes I have to click the mouse like 5 times just to make it register. I don't know if it's a lag problem or my mouse being retarded problem. Alright, where are these torpedoes? They're not going to hit my battleships, so they're fine. Alright. Yeah, they're doing fine. Alright. Is that the... why are you shooting at the wrong guy? Don't shoot at him. He's out of torpedoes and he can't get away. He's too slow. Go shoot at the fast guy. Shoot the fast guy before he gets away. I don't know if I'm going to hit him or not. Ooh, alright, we got a flooding hit. He's going to slow down now. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with... Alright, go finish this guy off real quick. I'm having a lot of trouble getting my ships to turn as fast as I want them to turn. You know, the clicks aren't always registering. Crap, I took a flooding hit. I'm going to slow down too. Well, that sucks for me. Alright. Well, this is going to be problematic. So we're going to break you guys up. And Mr. Destroyer, you are going to go full speed ahead and catch him. And then this guy, you're just going to... You're going to screen the destroyer. You're going to screen the destroyer. Alright. I am going to catch your ass. And battleships are going the right way.
Now the next question is, do you have enough space in the shipyards to immediately start building a replacement for that?
He still has full torpedoes. Alright, you're going to turn away because I know that you're going to get shot. You're going to get torpedo shot at you any minute now. And you're going to be too stupid to... He just fired. I don't think I can take him out one-on-one. I might be able to, but I don't know if I can. What I really need is I need for my battleships to be in range and hit him. But they've got... Oh, maybe they can do it. I just have to keep him spotted. How did you fire another set of torpedoes so quick? That was pretty impressive. Yeah, we're just gonna keep my distance and keep you spotted, and let the battleships do the heavy lifting. Yep. Oh, that sucks. You just got hit by another battleship gun. Yep, I don't have to hit you, I just have to tell my friends where you're at. There we go. Son of a bitch, I lost a cruiser. Those things are expensive, too. And that was a pretty good cruiser, also. I guess they're just cadets.
Are you going to be able to afford to repair it or replace it? I mean,
Yeah, probably. The problem is my shipyards are filled up. Trying to just
okay.
building stuff.
And that guy got off 2 volleys like that because he was set up instead of center line tubes. He had to have had port and starboard.
Yeah,
tubes.
no, he had port and starboard. Yeah, so he turned and fired the other side.
Yeah, that is my favorite way to do it. And you don't even go with the the 4 and 5 quads and quins. Just doubles and triples is good enough.
Yeah, I need to build when I'm getting ready to invade the French mainland. That's when I'm going to be building New Jersey's big battleship. Oh, here we go, Locust Swarm. This will work fine. I promised him I'd build his Sailor Moon battleship that he drew up a while back, and I can make it
you
work.
Mean Sailor Venus there?
Yeah, with the big. I hear storms in the background. This is gonna be a mulligan. I mean, it's a heavy cruiser. I might be able to do it. Let's see here. It's rainy. It's not. The problem is I can't see torpedoes in this weather. But there he is. I'm at least going to spot him because I'm moving reasonably fast. So I could light him up at least. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to spot him far enough away to avoid his torpedoes. I'm going to try it. There we go. Let's see what this guy has. He's got 10-kilometer torpedoes. And I'm sitting just outside of 10 kilometers, 9.5-kilometer torpedoes. So, which way are you going? You are going towards me. So we're going to turn around. And try to kite you. We're going to have some accuracy penalties, some pretty bad ones actually. But I think we can work it. Cuz he's not that sneaky. I just have to kind of stay at the edge of range so I don't run into a torpedo. Because I know these guys are going to be stupid. Maybe I'll call my next set of destroyers the Diversity Higher. I know he's targeting my destroyers. I'm at 8 kilometers. So I know he wants to fire. I can't tell if he's firing or not. There, he just fired. Alright, turn, turn, turn. Alright, let's... can't... Better not get hit. I'm a lot closer than I'd like to be. Oh, he fired more. I think it's okay. Yeah, so he's going to take a little bit to reload. So we'll just burn him right now while he's reloading. He just fired another batch of... What happened? Why did I suddenly slow down? Oh, you got hit by something, didn't you, you idiot? Alright, let's drop you out of the group. Smoke. No, that's not the button I wanted to push. Smoke up. And yeah, just go directly away from him to hopefully avoid torpedoes. Dud torpedo. So he got hit. Yeah, I really shouldn't have fought in this crappy weather. I mean, he's almost dead. Probably he's gonna fire another batch of... Just fire another batch of Turn, damn it, turn! And my ships are so disorganized now that there's not really any semblance of a battle line anymore. A little bit. That's... There we go. Almost done. At least my destroyers have that triple hull, so they're hard to sink. And so they can take a torpedo hit or a direct hit, they just can't take more than one. There we go. Let's end the battle before we get hit by any more torpedoes. Alright, so that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, that first guy actually took 3 torpedoes before, 3 or 4 before it went down.
Did he?
Took 2 like a champ.
Oh, that light cruiser? Yeah, those things are pretty tough. Because with the torpedoes, the armor's not as important as having, like, the multiple layer hull and all that stuff.
Torpedo protection and lots of bulkheads.
What do you say, lots of bolt guns?
Bulkheads.
Oh, bulkheads, yeah. Yeah, no, I maximize all that stuff because I built these things around survivability. I'll build a bigger destroyer at some point because once I get some more space, I'll have to build another batch of them.
Destroyers or Sparrowhawks.
I'll probably need a whole pile of
Like
destroyers just to go fast enough to catch them. These fly swatters are very good. I really like that. It's a $200 million cruiser versus 3 of my $100 million fly swatters. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to have you guys do high explosive. And And he has, let's do a little torpedo inspection. He has 9.5 kilometer torpedoes. Yeah, like at a distance here, it's easy because you can hold it kind of steady. But once you start getting closer, when you're dodging around a lot of stuff, sometimes it can be a little awkward. So we're just going to keep our distance and just light them on fire. Oh, shit, 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 shit. I didn't think he fired them that fast. This might be a little... Oh, fuck me. There we go. Well, that was close. Nothing brings out foul language than like getting torpedoes shot at you. Now let's switch to auto and see if we do any...
Hey, is that fly hunting shotgun you have? Is that a bug assault?
Yeah, the bug assault.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering what that was. I went looking online, and I'm like,
It works pretty well. I mean, it doesn't always kill the fly, but sometimes it'll knock it down and stun it. You can smush it. Sometimes it'll blow the wings off. I mean, it's pretty nasty. I wouldn't want to get hit by it if I was a tiny fly. I think you can do calls on Instagram. I haven't done that in a long time. All right. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to have a perfect victory every time with these guys, but I need to knock down the French enough to where I'm surprised that they still have 100% on their army logistics. Is that only warships, or is it also take into consideration transports?
As far as I know, it's just warships.
All right.
The thing is, it seems there's a delay in you can reduce somebody to almost nothing as far as warships,
Right.
and their army logic doesn't collapse instantly, but it does decline with time.
Right. This guy's going to get away. I'm not going to be able to catch him. I don't have anybody fast enough. But I don't want to auto-resolve it, because then he'll risk hurting one of my ships. So I'm just going to have to... Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think I'm going to need to build 40 knot destroyers. They're going to be expensive as shit. The problem with battleships, they're good for, like, naval invasions, which is what I'm going to use them for. But for patrolling the oceans and dealing with a global empire, they're just not... They're not practical. Because they're just too expensive, and they're too big and too slow. And you just can't have them everywhere. And, what I'll probably do is organize my fleets into kind of two groups. I'll have my invasion fleets, which will be battleship centric, just because I'll need the tonnage, and then I'll have my regular kind of like patrol fleets and hunting fleets, which will be small ships. Because the biggest problem that I face is protecting my transports and killing his. So we'll just have to kind of see how that works out. But I'll have to do some sort of a reorganization. Now maybe these guys will. I don't know if these guys are going to fight. They've got the heavy cruiser, so I've got a destroyer fleet and I've got my marauders. So this will be interesting because I can hunt their ass down. We're gonna go hunting. Yeah, I understand, New Jersey. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab one of the burgers, leftover burgers from the barbecue. Very sad. There are no hamburgers left, only hot dogs. Alright. Hey, I got a question for you. Um, do other streamers do this on legendary difficulty, or are they doing it on normal difficulty, or what do most people do? I don't really pay attention that much.
Almost everybody does it on legendary.
Okay.
Um, I think there's one guy that started doing it a little while ago. He's that's doing it on the next one down from
Right.
legendary. He's it's like VGT gaming. He's more of a historian than anything else,
Right.
but he does a lot of the Civil War and a little bit of Revolutionary War. But he just started a campaign, I think 10 episodes in, and he specifically said he was doing it just below the one below legendary. But I think everyone else, just automatically defaults to legendary.
Right on. Right on. I was just kind of curious.
Well, it doesn't really change the AI's ability to fight or build ships.
No, it just
All it
means that
does is give them more money.
yeah. All right. So here, let's see what we got. So these guys, 7 kilometers, 7 kilometers, 9.3, 9.7, 9.5. All right, so basically we want to stay outside of 10 kilometers is the plan. I'm gonna have
Man, that's going to be tough.
I'm gonna have the destroyers go this way. I'm gonna have the battleships go this way, because the battleships are gonna have a harder time dodging the torpedoes, even though the battleships are pretty fast. And so the plan is, I'm gonna use the destroyers to mostly spot, and have the battleships fire from a distance. And I want to try and get most of the torpedoes flying off this way if I can. Oh, and here's their light. Oh, as soon as I click on those other light cruisers, they disappeared. I don't know if they're trying. I think they might try to run away from me. Now these guys only have 10.9-inch guns. They're not very big battle. These are only 20,000-ton battleships. But as long as I can keep them spotted, it'll be enough to do some damage. And this guy, is he turning? I don't know what they're doing. I can't tell if they're trying to. I can't tell if they're trying
What
to
about
run away or fight.
what about peeling off like two of the destroyers and having them charge to draw all the torpedo fire off in one direction?
That's sort of what I'm doing with this. It's frankly easier to control in these two fleets, and this is so right now I'm inside of 10 kilometers, so I'm gonna start the turn. These guys are all kind of beat up, and so I'm assuming they're gonna fire on me at this point anyway. And we're just gonna let the battleships just rain down all the sky cancer on them. Yeah, there's a torpedo. So now we're gonna hopefully run away. Can I thread the needle between these two? Not if you veer off like that. Shit, 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 shit. Shit, 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 shit. Alright, there we go. Alright, so yeah, so all I have to do is just kind of keep them spotted, and these battleships are just doing the Lord's work. And we're outside of... We're 20 kilometers, so we're fine. Then we'll just start circling around to keep them spotted. Yeah, I could probably veer some off and only have fewer of them, but frankly, this is just easier on a management level.
Yeah, I was just thinking that all of those trailing destroyers, were the ones got in trouble whenever you're maneuvering.
Yeah, we're going to keep these guys over there. Well, the trailing ones at least have the AI to help dodge, but it's, Oh, so these guys are... Here, go fire... Shoot this guy who's almost dead. Shoot the almost dead guy. Put him out of his misery. Yeah, you guys are doing fine. You just keep on doing that. It's really nice having battleship support. Did you guys... I can't tell if you fired or not.
Is that your torp circle out there at about 4 or 5 kilometers?
Yeah, I've got 5-kilometer torpedoes. These are... My torpedo technology is not very good. Plus I chose fast torpedoes. Just because... if I'm going to fire torpedoes, I'm going to just crawl right up their butt and launch them. So... I'd rather have the speed than the range, because I figured they're really good at dodging torpedoes. I think that we took him out. These guys were already pretty hurt. Then I'll have these marauders come down and help with the invasion circle. I think the torpedo's destroyed, not that he launched, but I want to be careful just in case. Yeah, there he goes. Alright. Right on. Alright, so that was 8 more ships, so he's going to be down into the 40s now on ships. Alright, that worked really well.
See, 40 ships cover an empire the size of what France is trying to protect here. Boston starts seeing a severe drop in their army logistics.
Yeah. I wonder how many turns it takes for them to realize that drop.
That is a good question. I have no idea, but I might post that question on Brother Monroe's channel, the one that's building a mod, understand a little bit of the inner working game.
Maybe it's worth Googling. But I don't know. I mean, I'm playing unmodded also, so I lost 8
Right.
transports. They lost 13.
I know there is still so much that is locked behind a hard code barrier that you can't touch by the modders.
I'm attacking southern Germany. The French holding southern Germany. We're launching a lot of offensives now. This is interesting.
That's awesome, though.
Let's see what... they're still at 100%. They're down to 36 ships. Alright, let's go take out this convoy here. I may end up building some really serious, like some fast destroyers, like 40 knot destroyers. I haven't seen the French have anything faster than about 35, 36 knots yet on their destroyers. All right, which way? Here we go, that way. I only have 3 destroyers? That's not fantastic. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. These are all my destroyers. I'm attacking their transport ship. Ah. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Let's reform our destroyer group real quick. And kind of zigzag you guys around to get you sort of in a tighter formation. I find that zigzagging like this kind of tightens up the formation a little bit. Right, there they are over there. Yeah, because these guys are only going 34 knots. They have an effective speed of 33.3 because of, I guess the weather and waves and stuff affects my speed. Hey, Salem. Do these guys have guns? They do, so we need to take these guys out. From a nice, safe distance before their buddies arrive.
Here's one interesting idea on this from somebody says that the ship construction on it counts towards Army logistics as well.
The ship what?
The ships under construction.
Oh, that could be. I mean, they have the potential to have 300,000 tons worth of, or 600,000 tons worth. I don't know what their construction potential is, but they could have a lot. I don't want to get close till after his smoke screen wears out. I love incendiary rounds. These things are so great. Poof. I wish I could still keep picric acid 1. Shit. No. Turn! How many times do I have to click you, god damn it? Holy crap. Holy crap's a dud torpedo. What the hell? I clicked you like 5, 6 times and you wouldn't turn. Jesus fuck. That is so stressful when that happens. Like, oh, look, there's torpedoes. I'm going to click to turn. Hey, why is it not turning? I am so lucky that was a dud torpedo. Holy crap. Also, I apologize if I'm very animated when having torpedoes shoved in my face. I really don't like torpedoes getting shoved in my face. I like it even less when my ships won't follow my commands to let me even attempt to dodge. Like, if I legitimately screw up, I'm totally good with that, right? But if I'm, like, trying to tell it to do something and it's not doing it, I just do not enjoy that at all. But I also don't want to play the game at, like, 1x speed and have everybody sitting for forever, bored off their mind.
When you are in danger of a torpedo attack, dropping speed down to, I don't care, even 1x, whatever the next one up is, fine by me.
Oh, a lot of times I'll pause it, but just in that in that second it takes, or 2 seconds for me to find the pause button and do that, especially when the mouse isn't clicking or responding. Um, that gets problematic. And I don't know if my game's just lagging or if it's because my mouse sucks or what.
Can you hotkey a pause button?
I don't know.
Or even hot something to instantly reduce it to times 1 speed?
I don't know if you can hotkey that or not. I don't see a. Oh, here we go. Show orders is space. P is pause. Where's the? Oh, okay. There we go. Good call on the hotkey. All right, that's gonna save me a heart attack. That's gonna save me a big heart attack. All right, we're gonna do that from now on. And space is show orders, which I don't know. I don't know what the I can select the division, bar command, attack one ships. I'll have to get better at that. The destroyer is not pregnant. Better not be pregnant. Then again, I do put all the worst people on my destroyers. Oh my goodness. Now, do most people rely on their big ships, or do people rely a lot on the small ships, or what's? Because the only other people I've really watched playing this game are either stealth or techs, and so I haven't really seen what other people do. All right, so we need. Where's my? Are these my marauders? There we go. We're gonna have you boys. Light cruiser. We're gonna have you boys just. I kind of like having the destroyers with my battleships. We're gonna have you guys hang out together and be friends. We're gonna have you guys go right here.
Most people do a mix of ships. They have their favorite classes, of course, but unless they're running some kind of a campaign, like all battleships or all light cruisers, something like that.
Usually it's a pretty good mix. Okay, I was just kind of curious on that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Now
Tex is insane. His fleets of 75, torpedo boats.
Yeah.
Chart across the map.
All right, so
he's so funny to listen to.
He is a riot. He's quite the riot. All right, so how am I going to? If I attack, let's see what it takes to invade France. If I invade southern France, I need fucking million tons. Northern France is 500,000 tons, and western France is 1,000,000 tons. So I don't even know if I have 1,000,000 tons of ships. So I've got in Western Mediterranean, I have 170,000, be 550,000. I have 670,000 tons of ships if I add everything up in the region. Which I could try to do northern France if I did that. Of course, they've got all these minefields and stuff. I could wait for them to take southern Spain, and then I could try to retake it. Because at the rate they're going to take it, because their army logistics just isn't dropping. Even though they're down to 35 ships. I could nom more of Africa. But I think I want to... I want to finish this off, because I need my battleships to finish that off. They've got so many ships in this area. I probably need to send... Are you guys repaired? Yes. Alright, so let's go and send... Where are you guys? You guys are... There's a battleship going here. So let's go... Oh, that one guy's repairing. Alright, so we're going to go send you guys here. I've got...
I think Nami more of it.
Yeah, we're going to nom ships. There's a light cruiser that you don't need to have, so let's go get you.
Take as many colonies away from them as at all possible.
And I think I'm going to send reinforcements down here. Let's go send, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So go send 10 of you guys down. I mean, I could attack them in the Far East. I've got, I've got ships here. I've got plenty of ships. Although I kind of want to, if I grab these guys, it's going to allow them to, it'll reduce their having spread out colonies increases, makes it harder on your army logistics, right? So I can start taking some of these, but these guys don't really bother me over here. I want to either finish off Africa or drop Europe. Plus, if these guys eat China, then I'll just conquer them afterwards. So I'm not super worried about that. So I think I'm going to let them beat up on China.
I think each country has its own hidden formula for its army logistics.
Yeah.
But one thing that seems to be fairly common in like the Japanese and Spanish reaction is more colonies you have and the more ships, of course, the better your army logistics. So just ramping your colony stuff and taking theirs away may be another way to hurt. Just
maybe. I took away all the British colonies, though. They're still sitting at 100%, and they only have 7 destroyers. I mean, they're basically the Caribbean Empire at this point. So it may not do anything. I may just have to invade northern France. Now, whenever I do a naval strike and it reduces their port, so if they have, let's say, 100,000 tons in the port and I reduce it by 5,000, that'll knock it down to 95,000 tons in their port, right?
That is, as I understand it, yes. The problem there is if you end up reducing it to 0, there is some sort of a magical reset button that takes it back up to its original.
Right, but I'm wondering if reducing it down will make it easier to navally invade later.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
So the question is, do I park my ship? Do I try to invade in the English Channel? I've got these battleships here. I don't really want to deal with this minefield, though. This is going to be ass cancer, just getting past the Brest minefield. But I don't have 500,000 tons to... Or I say, screw it, and I just start taking Africa away from them.
That's where I'm at. Screw it, take Africa, and don't mess with big ones. Their land invasions are going to be far slower than your naval invasion.
Well,
So,
because
take
they're
away their shiny toys.
already 40% through taking Spain, and then I'll have to try and take it back.
But it's going to take them, 15 turns for that army invasion to happen in Spain. It'll take you maybe 7 to retake it by a naval invasion.
Maybe. I could try to take, what is this? Maratura. So let's see what this is here. Can I take Maratura? Not Manchur. Yeah, Maraturania. Is that what it is? Let me double check the spelling. Make sure I'm invading the right place. Maraturania. All right. So let's go. We're gonna go grab that. And then I'm going to take this fleet right here. There you are. I'm going to take this fleet, and I'm going to put you right outside of their port. Boop. And then I'm also going to take 10 of these destroyers and probably, well, I don't need destroyers in with that fleet. I need some light cruisers to go with them. What kind of light cruisers are these? These are fly swatters. I'm gonna leave those where they're at.
What's your best minesweeping ship?
Probably the destroyers. Actually, I'll just send the destroyers with them, because I can just 3D print more destroyers.
Just send us a swarm of 10 or 20 destroyers up to sit off of that big minefield and reduce it before you ever think about going in.
Yeah. So then, we'll take these last destroyers here, and I'm just gonna park them right here off of Brest. We'll do that. And then, do I have more destroyers down here? I have. Those are light cruisers. Let's go chase you. Alright. And let's keep. Let's keep chasing their ships. That's an odd course for you to travel. Oh, there we go, going this way. So let's just send you up here to go hunt. You're fine down there. Eight light cruisers. Let's change you to invade. And we're going to go move you into the probably into the minefield area, because they should be okay for demining this stuff, right? Light cruisers?
If they have the minesweeping gear, yes.
And they don't have minesweeping gear.
Then they will sweep mines like the battleships.
Okay.
Whoops, I've run into a mine. I guess it's not there anymore.
Yeah, I better make a new batch of destroyers, probably. Make some invasion destroyers. Let's see.
Yeah, invasion destroyers with high minesweep.
So I've got 200,000 tons of. Let's see how my guns are coming along. I really want to get Mark III 15-inch guns before I build New Jersey super ship. I've got the Mark IV 5-inch guns.
Is a good gun.
Yeah, because I can make it 15.9, which will make it almost as good as a Mark III 16. So I think I'm just gonna make a crap pile more destroyers because I really need them. I've got the money. What are my engines? Marine diesel, I don't care about that. Hull construction, arc welding, that'll reduce. I could get that done in 2 months. I don't know if it's worth it for 1% less weight. It's not really worth it. Control stations. That's kind of nice. I can get that done in 1 turn. Alright, so I'm going to get this thing done and then have better... Then I'll build better destroyers. So we'll try that. Yeah, I think my existing destroyers can do it a little bit.
As big as that minefield around Brest is, that's takes serious sweeping.
Yeah, it's going to take some time. I just don't know how to get their army logistics down. I wonder if port capacity has anything to do with army logistics also. I mean, there's sub-warfare going on. I don't have any subs, though.
Subs are one of the aspects of this game that people either really like or really hate.
There you go. Go kill those. I don't mind the subs. I just sink them whenever I come across them. Okay, let's go sink... My destroyers seem to be pretty good at dicking over submarines. I don't even have depth charges on them. I just... You know, when a submarine comes across 10 destroyers, they... I don't think their subs are very advanced, though. Because we're still in the interwar period. We're still pre-World War II.
Yeah, destroyers get a certain amount of ASW just by existing. Depth charges, various sonars, can improve it, but they just have it just by being there.
Yeah. Let's go tighten these guys up a little bit. There you go. That should tighten them a bit. Alright, let's go find some victims. There they are. I love... The radar blip makes my life so much easier. I mean, the direction finding is nice, but the radar blip is really nice. Let's go find some unsuspecting people. We're going to angle away. And I bet you're 10 kilometers on your torpedoes. 7. Oh, alright. Now he's got light cruisers. Now these are their fast light cruisers. So this guy's worth 99 million, but these light cruisers are worth 178 because these are the ones that go stupid fast. And they have the 12-kilometer torpedoes that make me want to kill babies. That one only has 9.7, so that's interesting. Yeah, go murder.
I'm just impressed that your DDs can reach out and kill things in kilometers.
Well, because I have the Mark IV 3.9-inch guns, which have a long range, and I have my radar. Getting radar makes destroyers turn into assholes. And let's just avoid that. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. There we go. Nobody got hit? Alright, good, good. Oh, there's more torpedoes. Turn, please! Alright, don't turn. Whatever. I swear to God, I'm going to name my next batch of destroyers the Diversity Hires. Because these guys are just such retards. I really do prefer having a small pack of light cruisers than a swarm of destroyers. It's easier to manage. But you guys gonna reform? There we go. Yeah, please murder him. And it's weird that these don't become visible until after I pause the game. So he's 178 million, and that guy 67 million. That's interesting. They both go really fast. Why is this one so much more expensive? They all have a pile of torpedoes. So he's got a 7.2 inch gun. So this guy, 178 million. I don't see oil one. This guy is 67 million, even though he's just as fast. He's got a Mark III 7-inch gun as opposed to a Mark III 7.2. I don't know why one's so much more expensive than... Oh, because this guy's using coal. Aha! That's why. Alright. And probably his armor sucks. Let's see. What's your armor? Oh my god! He's got a 0.1 inch main belt armor. What the hell? What the hell? Who designed you, you idiot? At least that's why it's cheap. Oh no, that's the expensive one. Alright, whatever.
Yeah, 0.1 armor is not at all uncommon AI.
What the fuck ever. Please don't drive into the torpedo. That would be bad. Basically, I'm just going to let them fire off their torpedoes. And then we'll make another attack run. Oh, he's out. So focus all fire on the guy who still has torpedoes, because he's annoying. Well, let's go turn a little bit. No, he didn't fire them. It's just kind of a cat and mouse game with these guys. I mean, the thing is, these are only $16 million destroyers, so they're kind of throwaways. I mean, they're not really, because I can't afford to throw anything away, but... Damn it, New Jersey, quit getting my destroyers pregnant. You're too young for that. Your mom would be so disappointed in you. That's right. Finish him off, please. Mr. I didn't bother with any armor. Alright. There we go. Problem solved. And now for the cruiser, who is worth 99 million and has pretty good armor, actually. No, these 3.9s have good range. Alright, there we go. So that was, we did a post-birth abortion on those cruisers.
I always referred to it as retroactive abortion.
Hmm. We'll deliver the cruiser, we'll make it comfortable and happy, and then we'll have a conversation about what to do about it. At least that's how they deal with cruisers in Virginia. Child support's expensive. Here I had a fleet of light cruisers, and I turned my head for a little bit, and next thing I know, I've got like 250 baby destroyers. That's like $400 million worth of destroyers, which... Wait a minute, that can't be right. Surely I did the math wrong on that. Yeah, it'd be $4 billion worth of destroyers. I left off a zero. Okay. I said, there's no way my 250 destroyers cost the same as two of their cruisers. There we go. My fly swatter ship. These are beautiful ships. I love these fly swatters. Speaking of tiny light cruisers. Man, I really want another hamburger now. Alright. Let's do this. I can't believe these things go 38 knots. I mean, 37 and change. Let's go. Do a hard turn and stay outside your range, because, you know, I'm just going to assume you guys have like 12-kilometer torpedoes. I'm just stay away from you. 26 knots. These guys are all slow. And then this last one pops up. That's the one I want. That's the fast one. I went not visible on me. Yeah, we'll just kind of hang out. Got my finger on the P button to pause it instantly. That was a good call on looking for a hotkey. Sometimes I'm a retard and I don't always... Oh my god, it'd crash my economy if I had 250 battleships. How much do these guys cost? These are 116 million. These are all like 116 million. Oh, that one's... That's a 11,000 ton light cruiser. Jesus. These guys, some of these guys are pretty big. And how much do you cost? You're 80. Alright, so. And mine are 90 million. Mine aren't that cheap either. I like how these smokestacks let me put secondary guns on them. Even if they're just little derpy ones. Oh, he's getting kind of beat up, isn't he? Sucks to be low on fuel. Surprised he hasn't fired on me yet. I wonder if they're all low on fuel, and maybe that's...
Are you out of range, or maybe they've got the we don't bug?
The we don't what bug?
We don't shoot at you bug?
I'm at 9.9 kilometers, and this guy has a... Oh, 6.7 kilometer range. So I guess I'm out of range. But these are also underwater... he's got underwater torpedoes. So... you have to be at a certain... They have a limited firing arc, so I'm kind of taking advantage of that, maybe. I think these guys all have underwater torpedoes also. Yep, go finish him off, please. Yep, there he goes. All right, so let's move on in and start going after you. Which he has 9.3 kilometers on his torpedoes. So I have to be a little bit more careful with that. So we're just going to kind of hang out here, outside their, hopefully outside their range. How much armor do these guys have? 3.2. Oh, alright, so not bad on the armor. I can punch him with armor piercing, maybe. Oh, he fired some torpedoes. So let's turn around. Oops, I guess they fired him this way. Oh, that's okay, I'll just dodge it. Like that. I gotta reform my battle line. So he can fire at him. What happens if we fire armor piercing? Can we get some armor piercing hits maybe? Please fire the guy. Don't turn. Fire at this guy, damn it. guess I have to turn now. There we go. There's a little bit of flooding. I don't know where the torpedoes are coming from. Alright, so and he fired torpedoes at me. Definitely allowing myself to get too close. And these aren't going to do a lot. These are just semi-armor piercing shots. I'm hoping to get a lucky penetration, flood them a little bit, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm definitely chewing him up, though. Now some torpedo hits, so he is neutered now. And the rest of these guys are going to leave him to die. There's some flooding, and you're done. I'm way too close to you. I'm just waiting for you to launch torpedoes at me. Yep, you did. Alright, let's turn. Yeah, we just gotta sort of patiently whittle these guys down. I'm surprised he hasn't fired on me yet. He's turning into a bad day. Alright, well. Yeah, unfortunately, there's just all these redundant battles that are just taking an awfully long time. I don't Kind of feels kind of boring just to keep fighting the same. Oh, look at me, I'm murdering France again. Oh, look at me, I'm murdering French ships again. Oops, no. There we go.
Hey, if it wasn't at least a little bit entertaining, we wouldn't be here, right?
I guess so. I'm just determined to take out, because usually in a game, I try to avoid taking on Central Europe, taking out Europe itself. So, because the last time I played Spain, a long time ago, I just sort of worried about grabbing colonies and taking Africa and Asia, and I think I took Japan or something like that. But taking out ASMR. Maybe I have a soothing voice. I could build another. I mean, maybe I just need to go and spit out another crap ton of destroyers and just fill the seas with my destroyers. It's not like I mean, I can afford it now. I just don't have the tonnage to build anything really big. There we go. Let's go murder this battleship. Maybe so. I'm just happy I don't have any work to do tonight. I can actually relax. Alright. Oh, this guy's injured. Oh no, it's an injured battleship. And I can like refit my existing destroyers, but it feels like it'd just be a pain in the ass to refit destroyers that are being perfectly good. I'll just go build. I mean, these are pretty sizable. These are 1,200-ton destroyers. Well, you know what they say, never underestimate the power of stupid people in sufficiently large numbers. Large numbers of stupid people can be very dangerous. And I've got a lot of really stupid destroyers. Oh, that are getting too close to the battleship. Don't want to be this close. I am closer than I'd like to be, because that's a lot of secondary guns that are unfriendly. Although he's getting burnt down pretty good. And I'll probably make more gunboat destroyers as opposed to torpedo destroyers, because mostly these guys are here to go burn down other small ships. It just seems to be a fluke that that I can murder a battleship. Problem is, what I don't want is I don't want to make a bunch of destroyers that end up costing as much as a cruiser, just because they go 40 knots.
Well, you only need destroyers to bring down a couple big forts, as far as mines, right?
Yeah, but I'll build a swarm of them just so I don't have to deal with it again. So I'll probably build another 100 destroyers. Huh?
Yeah, but then you have to worry about maneuvering the swarm.
Maybe I'll build them. Maybe I'll deploy them in groups of 5. It'll be a little more manageable. Because I think I have double turrets on destroyers now. So if I have double turrets instead of single turrets, then 5 destroyers can do the work of 10.
Shoot double turrets forward, one aft, maximum mine sweeping, and anti-submarine, the depth charges, and then torpedoes down either side.
I don't know if the enemy submarines are even dangerous enough yet to worry about. How fast is this guy? 32.3 knots. So it seems like their cruisers are topping out at 32.3 knots. Or, under 33 knots. So if I have a 38 knot destroyer, like my light cruisers, that'd be fast enough. I'll see what I can build. I think I have double turrets for destroyers. Now I'll double check. So I know I've got the Mark IV 5-inch guns. Oh, it's garbage weather, but... Oh, it's... You know what? Screw it. We're gonna... I really just want to take this guy down. I really want to get rid of their ship, so I'll risk the cloudy weather. Oh, he's probably running away from me about as fast as I'm chasing him. Yeah, we're not catching up to him. Screw it. We're gonna leave.
In keeping with the BattleTech theme, maybe the new destroyer is called Cougar.
I haven't decided. I mean, the Locust is a 20-ton mech. We'll see how big these things end up being. Although I'm still tempted to call them my diversity hire. Then again, I have some friends who would probably get really pissed off at me if they ever watch my videos. If I called them that. Okay. Let's go hunt down. How fast are these? That's 33 knots. Wow. 32.3 knots. This is going to be tough to hunt them down. I really do need faster destroyers if they're starting to go 33 knots. I'll use the old destroyers for minesweeping and the new destroyers for hunting. I might call him the Stinger. Although technically the Stinger went slower than a Locust, but it had jump jets. And people would be very confused if I put jump jets on a ship.
Oh, that brings a beautiful image to mind.
All right, here we go. Let's turn you back around this way. There you guys are all lined up. There's a game. It's called Star Sector that lets you. I think it lets you organize your deployment of your ships so that when they enter battle, you already know what the formation's going to be instead of having some fucked up thing you have to sort out.
Yeah, pre-battle organization has been something that the players have been begging the devs for oh god, a year, 2 years.
Yeah. Do they seem responsive to that idea? Those are very far away cruisers.
They play. The devs seem to be tone deaf.
Well, it's probably a small development team. They probably have a lot of stuff they're working on.
According to what I read on a Steam response with post, there's literally only 4 dudes.
Yeah. This game. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
You know, when they released it over a year ago, they said they were only 4 months.
These things are always more. These are always more difficult than they originally imagined. And this is still easily the best indie game that I played in a long time. How expensive?
Oh yeah, for all its warts.
200 million. That is such an expensive cruiser.
But the guy who founded the studio is the guy who wrote the Darth mods for Warhammer, for Total War years ago.
Well, that's pretty badass. Uh-oh, I hit an engine and you're low on fuel. Oh no. Other guy's not low on fuel though. Shit. Holy crap, I just walked right into those torpedoes. Alright, let's see if I can... There we go. Right like that. Are you gonna get hit? Oh, those guys just totally botched all this. Alright, well... You know what we're gonna do? I'm going to continue onward. And I'm gonna try and hopefully these guys will go quick to catch up. Now what do you have for armor? You have garbage armor. But it's still out of... I'm going to armor piercing you. Because I'll probably need it at this range. It's only semi-armor piercing anyway. There we go. Boom. And these guys are having a difficult time catching up. Going 31.5 and I'm going 33.3. So I am gaining on him. It's just taking a while to hit. But yeah, on the newer destroyers, if I make them a little bit bigger, I'll probably put torpedo tubes on either side. Just so I can have a more forward-facing arc. And instead of the fast torpedoes, I might go longer range torpedoes. I haven't decided. We'll see what the technology lets me do. I prefer my battleships medium well. It's got basically 10-kilometer torpedo range. There we go. There's some flooding. That's going to slow him down. And I wonder if instead of an unbalanced rudder, if I want to go with a semi-balanced. Just to get a faster response on the turn, but it won't turn quite as quick. Well, come on, buddy. You can catch up. You're a little close. Let's go and do another turn, just in case you're feeling snarky with your torpedoes. Hasn't fired them yet. You got a bunch of launchers. .26. We're slowly whittling him down. Whoops. Wrong button. Got a little more flooding going on. There you go. You're having some trouble now. I'm surprised he has not fired yet. We're going to veer away a little bit. I don't know if he... Yeah, he fired. Let's turn around. There they are. Obvious torpedoes. And all right. Let's go light you up on this side. I know you're going to fire more torpedoes at me in a minute. Maybe not. There we go. Good job. Good job, little destroyers.
that was a well-timed dodge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of get a sense that, you know, I just one of those feelings like I was in close enough that it was just a matter of time before he shot at me. So, I'm going to grab a snack real quick. I was originally going to end the video sooner, or end the stream sooner, and then start a second one, just to keep the video length short, but I really don't want to lose my momentum. So I'm going to go grab something real quick out of the kitchen, and I will be right back. There we go. I got some snacks now. Let's see how... We got a lot more of these battles. That's another one of their fast ones. We're not going to be able to catch him. So we'll just retreat from this one. Yeah, what I think I might do is I might make a new batch of destroyers. Instead of keeping them out at sea, I may just put a few in each port just to kind of guard, you know, just have them just be there to go raid from ports. We're just gonna have you guys just retreat, because I'm not going to catch him and he's not going to be dumb enough to attack me. At least I can't imagine he'd be dumb enough to attack me. So we'll just do this. And we'll spend our time focusing on battles where we can actually fight with the enemy. All right. Unless he was on low fuel. Which he was not. Okay. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a bunch of destroyers that are faster, more expensive, and I'll just park them in different ports just so I don't have any undefended ports. I got these. These guys are fast. Let's go take these guys out. And they need to have a long range also, just so they can be a scourge of the oceans. Alright, so let's see. How are we going to organize this? I'm going to group all you guys together. And all you destroyers are going to detach, and then these are my marauders, so these are fast as shit also. So put you guys in tight formation. And alright. Have you guys turn sideways. So you're gonna end up just making a mess of my destroyer line, but I don't care. We'll sort of see how this all works out. These are not very good to hits. let's see. Where are you guys? Which way are you going? You guys are going this way. Alright. Right on. And so... we'll just do this. Let you have some death and destruction at distance. Oh. Here's this little destroyer. If you can click on it. It's the 35 knot destroyer. I would really like to take him out, but I'm not going to be hitting him from here. So we're just going to hit whatever I can hit. Ooh, that was a painful shot. I probably am getting torpedoes launched at me. But it's hard to tell. Let's double check things from here. You guys are... you know what, just nuke the destroyer, please. There we go. Oh, there's a torpedo. Are you gonna dodge it? Alright, good job. You get a cookie. Alright, so this isn't so bad. Alright, so where are these battleships going? You guys are doing pretty much okay. We're just going to turn you a little bit like that. And I'm going to have you guys cut around. I want you on the opposite sides from my battleships. Because I want you to draw torpedoes the other direction. Alright, this is good. This works really well when I have battleships lobbing shells in support. This is really nice. I mean, they probably don't think so, but I think so. I think one of my destroyers took a hit. It's okay. He's having a really bad day. Alright, there we go. Good job. Good job. That worked out well. I lost 6 guys. They were on the destroyer, so I don't care. Oh, ouch. So many mines. Ouch. That was very painful for me. Alright. That's hurting. France still has a lot of army logistics. Alright, let's see what we got. So these guys will be there in a turn. Where are my warhammers? Where are my warhammers at? These are the chunky boys. Unless they're over here that got hurt. Because these guys are hanging out in port. Which I should probably pull them out of port. And, thought I had some destroyers around here somewhere. I could have sworn I had some destroyers around here. It's not them. Where the hell are my destroyers? Oh, there they are. They're right up here. So... I have you guys just hang out right there. And... you're gonna go invade. And you're gonna hang out right here. Now I could always send this fleet. Realistically, I don't necessarily need this fleet here. I could send these guys to help out in Africa instead of taking all this stuff. I could let France deal with that. These guys... that's at 100%. Is this fleet here? These are the Guardians? I thought I had 6 of them. So I only have 5. Okay, so these guys I could move over here to start dealing with Africa more. Probably deal with Southern Africa. We'll do that. Alright, so I got the control station. Turret mechanism. I got quadruple large turrets. So double turrets on destroyers. Yeah. Let's see what we can do for a destroyer. Let's just see what our options are. That's a big battleship hull. Wow, that's a big battleship. We will build you soon. And for now, wow, I can make a 2,350-ton destroyer potentially. Maybe not. So, this is better hull form. Stability. This is better resistance. So we minimize that. It'll be 19.
Better hull form should lead to better top speed, right?
Presumably. So this has 63 hull form at a 75 resistance. This has a 75 hull form, only a 45 resistance. This is better stability, but less floatability. This is a little more stable. I'm thinking this is probably what I'm going to go with. The Destroyer 4. And we want this to go 40 knots. And we go oil 2, turbines. We'll leave it on semi-balance for now. Triple bottom, reinforced bulkheads, anti-flood. 3 or 2? It's not that many more tons. Alright, so we want maximum minesweeping. And we want maximum armor. So that's kind of our base right there. And then if we go with a main tower, which the problem is I can't do... I can't do this. I can't fit this tower on here. Unless I have to make it... Can I make it fit if it's wider? So I can make it fit if it's wider. So I could have this big-ass tower if it's wider. But then if I start narrowing the beam...
Is tower really that important for this particular hull?
Well, it will be, because this is a 1900 spotting, and if I go with a smaller tower, it's only 1100 spotting. But it may not matter, because I'll be using radar, so it doesn't... This is a base accuracy of 4. This is a base accuracy of 9.5. This has torpedo spotting of 77, 62, so it may not be that big of a... It may not be that big of a deal. Alright, so let's try -7, -7.1, -7.2, -7.15, -7.18, -7.17, -7.16. Alright, so -7.16. Then we'll change this to 1900 tons. Alright, so this is as thin and small as I can make it while having the maximum spotting tower. Which gives me maximum length. I'd like to have good range, but that won't work because now I don't have enough room for weapons. If I go 38, I really want a longer range ship. Um, this might be tricky. I mean, I can make him go 35. Wow, 162 million. That's
That's stupid.
36. So 35. I guess 35.5. So I go 35.6. All right, so 35.5 is as fast as it's going before it gets stupid expensive. So that's what I'm limited to. So I don't think I can fit... I can't fit this gun out here. I was hoping to have 3 guns up front, but that's not going to work. So I'm going to put a small barbette there. We're going to go 5-inch guns. Let's see, Conic 5, Hydro 3, RDF, radar. So this has the same 5.9-inch guns that my light cruisers have. And how many? I need... I only need 1 of them. Oh, I need a rear tower too, don't I?
Yes, indeed. And funnel.
So I've got the funnel. Actually, I don't even know if I need to... I don't need to bother putting... I can just have... Oh, that makes this thing really freaking heavy. Hmm. So I've got a big forward weight offset. I could put these guys... These weigh 60 tons apiece. These 5-inch guns are heavy. Holy crap. I mean, I guess I could drop one of these. We're still running at 140. I could put the smokestack in the back, but that looks really dumb. So one of the problems I'm going to run into is if I put even a small gun in the very back, that greatly extends my armored citadel and makes me really heavy. Which that's going to be a problem.
So only 4 of the 5.9 barrels, and then put on a swath of secondary guns.
Well,
In
it's
addition to
a
the
destroyer.
torpedoes.
It doesn't get secondary guns.
Okay, but the 2.9.
Oh, and the torpedo launcher also takes up Citadel space. That's
Oh, it does.
interesting. Yeah,
I didn't know whether that did that
it
or not.
does. That's interesting. So this is So this is going to be tricky. I could go with smaller guns, but I really don't. I really want this thing to be able to hit hard. Ideally, I'd like it to have 4 of these guns. But I don't know. I don't know how I can swing that.
Move the rear tower and the funnel back. Put the torpedo tubes directly behind the front tower. Maybe.
I could put the rear tower all the way back here. It balances. It doesn't affect the balance that much. The problem is if I move the if I move the tower if I move the funnel back, it starts really offsetting. So let's try something a little different. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go for maximum draught, because that'll affect my range. And it's going to be a shorter. Now the problem is my pitch is stupid. Now the other possibility, I could jack. Now that makes it. Negative 7.16. So now it's better to have it. It's better to have it like that. I mean, or if I go with a 0, I could try and move this thing backwards. But that's no, that really doesn't. I could move the guns backwards, but I don't think that's really not really helping me either. So if I do this, the problem is it's just extending the weight too much. Unless I put you here. Do something like that. I may not be able to do the 5-inch guns that I want. This may just be too heavy for it.
How much do you save by going down to 4.9?
I don't know. Let's find out.
And why not put the third turret aft facing directly behind the B turret, so you have an AB setup?
So this,
with all the guns forward.
let's see what a 3.9 weighs on this.
3.9 or 4.9?
I'm checking out each. So basically, the 3.9 weighs 15 tons, 4.9 is 83, and the 5.9 is 91. So there's a huge jump. These do. Let me go rig them out how I would have them. Let's see. 25. Probably TNT 3, actually. Yes, there we go. Increased and super heavies. So let's just... So these have a range of 14 kilometers and do about 500 damage a pop on high explosive. These have 11 kilometers and do 400 damage a pop, and these have a 12 kilometer. I mean, I really like the 5.9s. I don't want to start taking away any of the survivability. And these are expensive ships, too. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Because that's 385 tons. I'm looking at this wrong. So we're going to... We're gonna wipe all this out. I'm gonna go for the minimum size, maximum range. Because this is kind of what I want for a destroyer. I want maximum range. So this is going to limit me to the smaller tower. Oh, it's only a few tons. So we'll go with the better rear tower. I mean, I can even go with the smaller. No. All right, so that's the minimum equipment I need. And oh, that's what the heck? Does that not add? So turbines weigh 1,032. It's 1,019. 1,011. So 32 million versus 20. So I saved 10 million and I only gained 21 tons. So I might as well just do turbine engines.
Yeah, it just saves the money because you aren't looking to win the war with these.
Well, I was hoping for these to be
minefields, etc.
Well, these aren't going to be... 87. All right, let's ignore the minesweeping for now because that's these guys' primary job is to chase down enemy fast ships. So, at a minimum, this is sort of the minimum that I need. And I want maximum range, so I've got good range. So, I want for my main guns, I really do want 5.9s. Just because I'm going to be derping down big ships. I want the enhanced reloading. I want the super heavies. I want increased ammo. Let's see. I want the range. So I will go. See here, 10% more damage, 15, but it's a little bit more fire. And we're going to go TNT 2 for maximum survivability. Now, one thing is if I go smaller than 5.9s, then I don't need the barbettes. So, because I think the 4.9, the 4-inch guns don't need a barbette. So let's compare the two guns because they weigh about the same. This weighs 96 and 109. So this has a range of 12 kilometers, 374 damage. And this has a range of 14 kilometers, 476. So this is 100 more damage for a little bit more tonnage. So I really want the 5.9s. So if I put, let's get a barbette, a little tiny barbette up front, because I am going to be chasing ships with this. So if I put something up there in the front, the problem is that's putting a lot of weight at the front, and probably what I ought to do is I could just put them here, but I have a reduced firing arc, which sort of sucks, because this is a shit firing arc. But this condenses down my ship quite a bit. Or what I can do is I can take one of these. So that has the full firing arc. That can only fire on the side.
What about just forgetting about a gun aft and have both of the guns forward with the torpedoes directly behind them, and then you can shift the tower and towers and funnel around to balance, and maybe add on side, I don't know, 2.9 or 1.9.
Actually, that's an idea. So what I could do is, let's say I just scooch you back. Now let's just scooch you back. And the front tower can't go any further back than here. So this gives me a little bit of a forward weight offset. I think realistically I'm only getting three gun turrets. I mean, I might be able to put a fourth one. So I could do 4 gun turrets like this. So what I need to do is I need a little barbette here. And but I do need a torpedo launcher. And but the ship's too narrow. I don't have room to put it. Unless I put it like, I could stick it right back there. Now it's too heavy. I could put it right here, but now it's too heavy. So I really want to put it on the side. Damn, I really don't want a torpedo launcher because I don't need torpedoes for what this thing's doing.
Yes.
And I don't want to take off the gun turret either. Now what I could
Okay,
do.
now hold on a second. You're wanting to get as many guns as possible in as small a space as possible, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna drop this.
Okay, put one of the turrets on that raised forward section forward, and then put a small firing barbette behind it. Then use that depth barbette backwards with 2 guns facing towards the tower.
If I put it up here, I have it extends the citadel too far forward.
Then your citadel armor weight counts.
Right. So I need this thing to have a small citadel. So I could do that. And that. So this gives me.
What I'm thinking is try to get all of your weapons forward of the front tower. Is what I'm trying to get you accomplish. Get all of the weapons, the torpedo tubes, 5.9s, get them all forward of the tower, and then just use the engine space aft, which do not count towards Citadel.
No, the engine counts as Citadel because that's this red area down here.
Oh my gosh! Dang it. Okay.
So that's this is the tricky part. So I could do something like this, but now this gun has a lower. So if I go here, I'm using 14 tons for barbette instead of the 78. So I'm saving 60 tons, but I still have to figure out where to do this torpedo.
And those are terrible firing.
One possibility is I put the torpedo right up here as a forward-firing torpedo. Now this messes up
that would be interesting.
This gives me a heavy forward weight offset, though. I mean, it's interesting, but this gives me a lot of forward weight. Because I'd rather have 4-belt armor. Now what I could do is I could. Well, I don't really want to. If I scooch this forward, then I start restricting the gun. I mean, with these torpedoes are small enough, I'd really like to put them, on the side. I just don't have enough width to do it.
What if the torpedoes are started pointing out away from the ship to the left instead of parallel to the ship's hull? Turn the torpedo to 90 degrees so they're already pointing out, and put it like right behind the funnel.
Here, let me try it. Let me see if I take this and scoot you back and scoot this back a little bit. So I could do something like right like that. So this gives me both of my torpedo tubes. The firing arcs aren't great. Jack up the front armor. Jack up the front deck armor. So I could do something kind of like this. I do need to have barbettes though. So we're gonna go barbette 1. Fuck, that makes me heavy, but it balances me. So that's something. So I could... Fuck. That's not quite right. So... I could lower the armor on the guns. Which is probably an awful idea. I need some barbette armor. I'm going to go 6 inches on the guns. This is not awful. So, I've got 4 twin guns in a stupid orientation. But I do have a lot of firepower, but I'm not going to be very good for chasing because this gun here is retarded. I've got torpedoes and retarded firing arcs. It's 40 million, which is a lot. It goes fast and has a really long range. I could lower the speed, but I really shouldn't. I don't know. This feels really...
No, the speed is necessary.
Yeah, this feels really retarded, though. This is a really retarded destroyer. That's my big complaint. But it has a... And I'm going to have to mostly fire broadside, which, I mean, the broadside's going to be nasty. The broadside's going to be almost as good as one of my light cruisers. It'll cost half as much. But it has a long range.
That is good broadside for DD.
Huh?
That is a really good broadside for a DD.
Oh yeah, that's a terrifying broadside for a destroyer.
Well, you know, build a few, see if they work, and then build more.
Yeah, now it doesn't have any minesweeping, but this isn't going to be used as a minesweeper. It's too expensive. It doesn't. It really just doesn't make me happy. This does not make me happy at all. But it's, and I really need a faster destroyer. It's just not there yet. So I think this is the least bad destroyer I can make for going a little bit faster and having a lot of firepower.
Then seriously, build 5 or 10 of them as a experimental run.
I'll probably build more than that, just because I need destroyers, and I know they're going to be okay. So, and the Citadel's pretty compact.
Yeah, that is a strange layout, but also with the 0 set, that's also impressive.
Yeah, I think this is what we have to go with. I'll just call it the Wasp, and I'll build like 50 of them, or I'll build like 100 of them, and worst comes to worst, I'll just stick them in ports to patrol and kind of deal with protecting my. I'll just use it for sea control.
Yeah, and they definitely would work beautifully for protecting convoys because the enemies coming down in, and all you do is broadside and make them die.
Yeah. I've got the long range. What's my turning circle? That's my other fear. The turning circle is not fantastic.
Plus, they can help your bow all they want to, and it doesn't bother you.
Yeah, I'll lose some speed, but it won't be the end of the world. Alright, well, I mean, they're only 40 million. They cost twice as much, 2.5 times as much as my other ones. Fuck it. We're going to build like 100 of them. And, we'll just spread the plague of destroyers all over the world.
You like it? Well, I don't hate it. Fine, let's build 100 of them and see what happens.
Yeah. I know it's a very American attitude.
Just to say, that sounds exactly like some American admiral would say.
I know I might be half Greek, but I certainly act like an American. And I don't mind trading these ships for the enemy ships, because their ships are so expensive anyway. And I just want to throw tonnage in the water, so... Alright.
Well, that will do it. I wonder how long they're going to take to make.
8 months. Alright, so...
That ain't bad.
Let's build 100 of them. 190,000 tons. Yeah, I can do it. I've got the tonnage for it. Fuck it. Boom. My dad would be looking at me. He'd be like, "You spent how much money?"
When you're a government, that's barely even noticed.
I know, right? Poor New Jersey's would be like, "But my battleship. I gotta..."
All right. 15-inch gun.
Alright. Here's my 100 Wasps. And I'm going to build them in Cape Town. If I can find it. Here we go, Cape Town. The poor people in Cape Town are going to be like, "You want us to build how many?" Alright, there we go.
Jobs for everyone.
Jobs for everyone, indeed. Here's your little bit of socialism.
For 8 months.
Yeah, for 8 months.
For 8 months.
Everybody's employed. All right, so let's check the politics, and we'll go be nice to the United States. And oh damn, they're making some progress on my stuff. 48, they're really invading. All right. This is going to be a big fucking mess. You know what I'm tempted to, I've got all these battleships in Singapore. I'm not going to naval invade over here anytime soon. I'd be tempted to take these battleships over here to help with other invasions.
Invaded Singapore.
The what?
We got like something.
Oh, you're breaking up hard.
And why not invade over Far East? I mean,
well, because I kind of want them. I kind of want them
provinces.
to take the to take over the Chinese territory, and then I'll invade them and take them over.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Because this way I can take China without being at war with China. I mean, I guess I could take China anyway. Actually, you know what? I probably should just start taking some of their stuff over here just to spread them out. I don't know how much that matters, though. I kind of feel like I want to just nail Africa as quick as... Because you can only launch an invasion every other turn. And so I feel like I want to grab up Africa as quick as possible. But maybe that doesn't matter so much.
How many provinces in Africa need to naval invade?
Just the whole coast, a whole lot of them.
Half dozen? 8?
I mean, I guess the real question is there a benefit to taking Southeast Asia? I mean, I could always... Honestly, I could always just declare war on China and eat their face. Does China really like me, though? I think they really like me. I mean, everybody's kicking China's ass right now. China really likes me. But between France and the Soviet Union, they're going to eat China. So I'm kind of tempted just to not mess with any of this. Then again, if they take Thailand, then I'm going to have to, and Laos, then I'm going to have to fight with them over here. So maybe I leave them here and just not worry about it yet. I think what I'll do is I'll take the Singapore fleet, and I'm just going to start... Because I really want them to take Thailand before I take them over. Southern China's worth quite a bit. I guess I'm just going to start... He's got some stuff up here. I really ought to just start taking this. I mean, they're going to be in Laos, though, in a bit. And how many tons do I have in Singapore? I've got 355,000 tons. So, I mean, this is a massive fleet. Or what I do is I send these guys back over here to go deal with invading France. So that's the question.
350,000 tons. A lot of it. That's for sure. But also polish off Africa in a briefing point.
Yeah, so maybe I just go and munch Africa while these guys fight over this stuff, because I've got enough cruisers here to kill all their ships. I mean, if I were to send these guys over to Africa as a big fleet, let's say just head over to, like, Nigeria or someplace, it would take me 5 turns to get here. And I would just munch any place that I invade. Because I know that if I wanted to, I could invade and take over all this stuff. But I've got enough cruisers here to go fight stuff. I'm not really... And these are all my older cruisers. So I think... Originally I was going to go use these guys to invade and take all this over. The question is, do I munch France or over here, or do I just burn down Africa quick? Because I'll be launching naval... Every opportunity I have, I need to be launching a naval invasion on Africa just to rip out their coasts. And then once I take out their coasts, now they don't have the logistics to refuel along the way. I just answered my question. All right, let's...
Yeah, I was thinking you just did answer your question. Plus, some of those ports are so close together, you could easily have one fleet doing 2 invasions.
Yeah. Oh, he's sailing through. Oh, and they're sailing through here, so I could go. I could also go launch an invasion up here as well. So let's keep on being nice to the United States. There we go. We're gonna go and. Whoops, that's not the button I wanted. I want research. Uh-oh, did the game just lock up on me? No. No non-flammable materials. Well, that's kind of nice. Alright, so... Big guns are coming along. And that's my cue to get ready to take care of Mr. Dog. So, here coming up, I'm going to have to go do dog things briefly, and then I'll be back. Yeah, well, I'd like to be able to play small countries, too.
And that is yet another thing that as the community has been asking for 2 years is smaller countries. I mean, the Ottomans ought to be playable.
Yeah, because the Ottoman Empire is a serious empire.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at the history at all, the Dutch had a fleet presence all the way through World War II. So it's not like...
Fuck! Fuck! It double-clicked on me, and I just denied the alliance with the United States that I've been trying to fucking get for the last year. Son of a bitch.
Oh, Jesus.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I've been having all kinds of mouse problems, so I probably need another mouse. The problem is they don't really make the Microsoft Sidewinder anymore, and I really like this mouse. It has a good weight in my hand. But son of a bitch. Alright, let's see if I can hunt this loser down. Yeah, because these guys here just have... So these guys have 6 3.9-inch guns. And they've got a range of 13.5 kilometers. Oh, because I'm using Cordite 1, which gives me a longer range. You know, these Locusts may just end up being an overall better destroyer. I mean, these are really good destroyers, even though they're kind of stupid.
If it's stupid and it works, then it's not stupid.
Yeah. Well, and... they're just not fast enough. And I may not be able to do anything... I'm trying to build a World War II destroyer before World War II. That's the problem. I just don't have the technology. Is it just me, or does that dude look kind of like Jean-Luc Picard? Or Patrick Stewart? Maybe not. He probably has hair under that hat.
What dude?
On the, right, the one that's on the screen just now. The Igneo Camponi. Just that, something about the smirk on his face reminds me of Patrick Stewart. All right, let's. That's a. We're just gonna auto resolve this and see what happens because I don't want to. All right, there we go.
Yeah, that picture's finding on the screen now, and yeah, he does look like a kind of a young Patrick Stewart.
He kind of does. I am so annoyed. Cook Island. Sure, we'll invade you. Except it didn't show up. Half the time the attack this random third-party country doesn't work out. What is your... You're still at 100%.
That's
Well,
be a relatively bug too.
yeah. Alright, so... Actually, before I do that, let's... Because now the U.S. is probably pissed at me. Yeah, I lost a lot of prestige to the United States. Alright, let's do another naval invasion. These guys are still marching along. I mean, we're just advancing on each other. That's doing fine. So I guess I want to get one of these Congos, Gambian or
And just wait for the news cycle to run through a couple of times. Most Americans or forget about it. Anyway.
yeah. I think I'm gonna go for Gambin, Middle Congo. I'm marching into there, so I don't need to worry about that. Boma. 877. Alright, so either Gambian or the Middle Congo. Let's go for one of those two. Middle Congo is 51,000 tons. And Gabon? That doesn't... Was it Gabon or is it... I thought it was Gambian. No, Gabon. Alright. So... So we'll go for Gabon. Alright, so I gotta get all of my... These guys who are a little beat up. Move you up there. Move you up there. These guys, we're going to start taking care of your minefields. We're just going to go right into the middle of both of these. And these light cruisers are going to go try and get you. Alright, let's go do this convoy real quick. Now, I really wanted to team up with the U.S. so I'd start getting their troops added for my land invasions, and now I'm going to have to go build all that up again. It really pisses me off. Because that just wasted like 6 months to a year of turns. And I may lose southern Spain before that happens, because they're already at 55%. I mean, these guys, they've been getting 5 to 10% per month, per turn. So this is going to be a real pain in the ass.
I watched one YouTuber that would sit a fleet, even if it was just a half dozen light cruisers, off of the port of the invading province. So in this case, southern France. And he was of the opinion that that would actually cause their attack strength to go down.
Okay, I'll try that. I mean, I've got stuff.
I have no confirmation of it, but that was his opinion.
Please shoot the cruiser with all the torpedoes. Oh, you guys have guns. All you guys have guns. Alright, fine. Just shoot whoever you want to shoot at. We're going to keep our distance. I mean, that might work. I mean, I used to think that if I parked my ships in the ports of the territory being invaded, that it would help. But I just don't know. What I'd really like to do is Is it Alt-Shift? I'd like my main guns to fire on the cruiser. Before you smoke up. Let's go turn around, and I want to keep the transports between me and the cruiser, just so he doesn't have an easy time shooting torpedoes at me. What's the range on your torpedoes? I'm surprised you haven't launched on me yet. Oh, they're underwater torpedoes, so they're 10 kilometers, but I'm at an odd angle for you. You'll launch soon. I don't know if I hit your torpedoes. I think I hit your torpedoes. Because all your torpedoes were emptied all at once, so I'm a little suspicious that I hit your torpedoes.
And yet, that's another thing that the community has been screaming for, is just a button that says torpedo now.
Say that again. You broke up a little bit.
The community has been wanting a button that would manually fire the torpedoes, because you can do a perfect torpedo lineup and a perfect run, and the ship just not fire.
Oh, yeah. What I wouldn't mind would be something like a button that I could toggle that would tell my... So the lead ship you have to normally control, right? What I would like would be a toggle to automatically dodge if the AI detects an incoming torpedo, even if you're controlling the lead, even if it's the lead ship. Because a lot of times I'll have a lead ship of a fleet that of a task force that I'm not... or division, or what do you call it, that I'm not actively controlling, and he'll just derp right into a torpedo because I don't know there's a torpedo being launched. Because the AI always detects the torpedoes before I do. Well, not always, but usually it does.
And its reaction time to torpedoes is insane.
Yeah. So it'd be nice if, especially for unattended fleets, to have a hey, just dodge torpedoes and then eventually go back to your previous course. That'd be really useful.
Now, I thought if you set a basically you had multiple divisions going at the same time in a battle,
Hmm.
if you weren't clicked on the lead ship of the division, like you're clicked on the lead ship now, but if there was another division, you weren't clicked on it, you had set that division to avoid. I thought the lead ship would avoid.
No, it just derps right on ahead. It only seems to be the other ships. I mean, I could try testing it with some destroyers, but this is particularly problematic. So let's say you have some destroyers or light cruisers screening your battleships. All of the screening ships will dodge torpedoes except for the lead ship of that division. So it's just super irritating.
And the lead ship is generally who they target.
A lot of times. Now, if you're really fast, they might target one of the further back ships, but a lot of times they'll target the lead ship. So here's what I'm kind of thinking of doing. I need to go and check my dog's blood sugar and do all the dog stuff. So I'm thinking I'm going to go take a break for a little bit, take care of the dog. It'll take me, like half an hour or so, and then I'll come back with with another stream. Because I'm kind of in the mood to play late tonight, even though I have to do stuff in the morning. I'm really enjoying. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this this mess here. So, yeah, give me like 30 minutes or so. Let me take care of the dog, and I will be back.
All right. See when you get back.